Let us discuss about the concept life processes. First, let us define the term life processes. The processes which help organisms to live are life processes. The examples are photosynthesis, respiration, blood circulation, digestion, excretion, functions of nervous system, and reproduction. This is an important question from your examination point of view. Define the term life process and give examples. One more question. Reproduction plays a major role in the continuation of generation of species. Therefore, you may get this question also for 1 mark. What is the life process which plays a major role in the continuation of generation of species? That is reproduction. Now let us discuss about nutrition. Let us define the term nutrition. Nutrition is a biological process in which organisms get their food material. There are different types of nutritions. First one, autotrophic nutrition. Plants and some bacteria are autotrophs. They prepare their own food material through the process called photosynthesis because they have chloroplast. In our next class, second video, we will discuss more about autotrophic nutrition, photosynthesis. Second type of nutrition is heterotrophic nutrition. Animals and human beings are heterotrophs. Heterotrophic nutrition is a process in which organisms depend on other organisms for their food material. Heterotrophs break down food material inside their body and the digested food materials are absorbed into blood. Now let us talk about saprophytic nutrition. Examples: fungi. Saprophytes are the organisms which break down food material outside their body. These fungi release some chemicals called enzymes through their body wall into the atmosphere, into the surrounding atmosphere where there is food material. So outside their body, food materials are broken down in the presence of chemicals. These digested broken down food materials are absorbed into their body through the body wall. This is the peculiar feature of saprophytes. Then the last one, parasitic nutrition. Parasites are the organisms which cause diseases to plants, animals, and human beings. Bacteria, fungi, virus. These parasites live in the body of plants, animals, and human beings and cause them diseases without killing them. Autotrophic nutrition is a process in which plants and some bacteria prepare their own food material in the presence of sunlight through the process called photosynthesis. Examples: plants and some bacteria. They are autotrophs. As they prepare their own food material, they are called autotrophs. Now let us study what is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process in which plants prepare their own food material by taking carbon dioxide from air, water from soil. In the presence of sunlight, they prepare glucose, that is food material. In this process, there is release of oxygen and water is also produced. So this is what is photosynthesis. Now let us learn the equation of photosynthesis. Plants take carbon dioxide from air, water from soil. In the presence of sunlight, they prepare food material. In this process, there is release of oxygen and water also. Now let us balance the equation. 6CO2, 12H2O, C6H12O6 plus 6O2, 6H2O. So this is what is photosynthesis. I explain once again. Plants prepare their own food material by taking carbon dioxide from air, water from soil. In the presence of sunlight, they prepare food material, that is glucose. In this process, oxygen is released, water is also released. Now, let us study the requirements for photosynthesis. To happen photosynthesis, there are 4 requirements. The requirements are carbon dioxide, sunlight, water and chlorophyll. These are the requirements for carrying out photosynthesis. Now let us study the products of photosynthesis. The products of photosynthesis are glucose is the main product of photosynthesis, and there are 2 byproducts. They are oxygen and water. So the products are glucose, oxygen and water. These 2 are byproducts. The main product is glucose, the byproducts are oxygen and water. Now let us study the importance of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is very important process. It is the only important process through which oxygen is released into atmosphere. By taking oxygen, all animals and human beings survive on this planet Earth. Therefore, photosynthesis is the only process through which oxygen is released. And it is the only process through which food is prepared by plants. That food is provided to all animals, including human beings. Let us continue photosynthesis. First, let us talk about stages of photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, there are the following stages. The first stage is chlorophyll molecules absorb sunlight. This is the first stage. Second stage is conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Third stage is photolysis of water molecules and release of oxygen. The last stage is reduction of carbon dioxide into glucose. Reduction of carbon dioxide into glucose. These are the 4 stages which happen one by one in the preparation of glucose. Now, let us talk about photolysis of water. Children, photolysis. Photo means sunlight. Lysis means breakdown. So what is broken down in the presence of sunlight? Water molecules are broken down in the presence of sunlight. So therefore, this process is photolysis or photolysis. So breakdown of water molecule in the presence of sunlight. This process is called photolysis of water molecule or photolysis. See, children, this is the equation of photolysis of water. Try to understand. Water molecule is broken down into H plus ions and OH minus ions, not directly in the presence of sunlight, but in the presence of activated chlorophyll molecule. What is activated chlorophyll molecule? When we were discussing about stages of photosynthesis, the first stage is chlorophyll molecules absorb sunlight. So when chlorophyll molecules absorb sunlight, they get activated. So this is the activated state of chlorophyll molecule. So in the presence of activated chlorophyll molecule, water molecule is broken down into H plus ions and OH minus ions. So this is what is photolysis of water. Stomata. What are stomata? Stomata are minute pores present in leaves. These minute pores are stomata. Now let us study the structure of stomata. Stomata contains two kidney-shaped cells. These two cells are guard cells or protective cells. Guard cells, which guard, which protect stomata. So therefore, they are guard cells or protective cells. And in the middle, there is a pore. There is a pore, opening. And this stomata is supported by supportive cells. These are supportive cells. So this is the structure of stomata. Now let us study the functions of stomata. Functions or roles. First function is stomata play a major role in the exchange of gases. What are the gases? Oxygen and carbon dioxide. During photosynthesis, oxygen is released, carbon dioxide is absorbed. During respiration, oxygen is absorbed, carbon dioxide is released. So this is what is exchange of gases. Second function is stomata also play a major role in transpiration. What is transpiration? Evaporation of water. Evaporation of water. So these two are the functions of stomata. In this class, let us study the necessity of sunlight for carrying out photosynthesis. To do this experiment, we need the requirements. O model light screen. Any model light screen we can select. I have selected O model light screen. A potted plant with broad leaves. Boiling alcohol, iodine solution, and ink pillar. Now let us learn the procedure. First point, plant selection. Select a potted plant with broad leaves. Second point, the plant should be placed in dark room for the complete utilization of glucose for 24 hours. Then after 24 hours, take out the plant from the dark room for the experiment. From the potted plant, select a healthy broadleaf for the experiment. Arrange O model light screen to the selected leaf. Then place the potted plant in the sunlight for carrying out photosynthesis for 3 to 4 hours. After 4 hours, carefully remove the leaf from the plant. From the leaf, remove the light screen and let us perform starch test. To perform starch test, we need boiling alcohol. Place the leaf in boiling alcohol till it loses its green color, it becomes pale. Place the pale leaf on a table with an ink pillar. Take some iodine solution and spray it over the leaf. This is the diagram regarding starch test. After spraying iodine solution, some areas of leaf turns into blue color and area does not turn into blue color. Let us know what is the reason. As we all know that iodine can turn starch into blue color. So these areas which turn into blue color have starch, and the area of the leaf which has not turned into blue color shows absence of starch. Now let us understand why an area has not turned into blue color. What are the reasons behind it? Let us know there are 4 requirements for carrying out photosynthesis. One is water. Say as it is a potted plant, entire leaf can get water supply. So with water there is no problem. Second one, carbon dioxide. So the plant is kept in atmosphere in open air.
So entire plant gets carbon dioxide. No problem with carbon dioxide. Now, the third one is chlorophyll. This chlorophyll is evenly present in the leaf, so with chlorophyll there is no problem. And now let us talk about the fourth one, that is sunlight. See, we have covered the middle of the leaf with light screen. Therefore, the part of the leaf which was totally covered with light screen was not exposed to sunlight. So that is why that area has not prepared glucose, has not performed photosynthesis, has not prepared starch or glucose, has not turned into blue color. And the part of the leaf which was exposed to sunlight has performed photosynthesis, prepared starch, turned into blue color. Therefore, for carrying out photosynthesis, sunlight is the most essential thing.
Let us discuss about the necessity of carbon dioxide for carrying out photosynthesis. To perform this activity, we need the following requirements. 2 potted plants with broad leaves, 2 bell jars, a small container with KOH solution, a glass plate, Vaseline, alcohol, iodine solution. Now let us follow the procedure to perform this activity. First, plant selection. Select 2 potted plants with broad leaves for the experiment. Keep the potted plants before the experiment for the complete utilization of starch present in the leaves in dark room for 3 days. After 3 days, take out the plants from the dark room and arrange the apparatus as shown in the diagram. On a glass plate, place 2 potted plants and name them A and B. Take a small container with KOH solution, place it beside potted plant A, and take 2 bell jars and cover the 2 potted plants with 2 bell jars as shown in the diagram. With Vaseline, seal the bottom of the bell jar with the surface of the glass plate to prevent the entry of air from atmosphere into bell jars. Now, place this apparatus in sunlight for 4 to 5 hours for carrying out photosynthesis. After 4 to 5 hours, for starch test, let us take the leaves from the potted plants. Dip them in boiling alcohol so they lose their green color and become pale. Place the pale leaves on a table carefully, and finally with iodine solution we have to test presence or absence of starch. Take some iodine solution with an ink pillar, spray it over the leaves. Observation. Observe carefully. The leaf of potted plant A does not turn into blue color because KOH we have taken within the bell jar of potted plant A. This KOH has a property, it can absorb carbon dioxide. Therefore, in the absence of carbon dioxide, the leaf of potted plant A has not performed photosynthesis, has not prepared starch, has not turned into blue color when tested with iodine. And the leaf of potted plant B has turned into blue color because we have not taken KOH inside the bell jar. of potted plant B. So whatever CO2 was there, it was used by the leaf of potted plant B to perform photosynthesis. Therefore, it has prepared starch. So it has turned into blue color when tested with iodine. Therefore, to perform photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is the most essential thing. Let us discuss about release of oxygen during photosynthesis. To perform this activity, we need the following requirements: a beaker, a test tube, water, funnel, hydrilla plant twigs, burning matchstick. Now, let us know the procedure to perform this activity. Take a beaker, fill 80% of the beaker with water. Take a funnel, transparent funnel. At broad end of the funnel, arrange hydrilla plant twigs as shown in the diagram. Place the funnel having hydrilla plant twigs upside down in the beaker containing water. Take a test tube, fill it with water and carefully arrange over the narrow end of the funnel without air bubbles. Place this apparatus in sunlight for carrying out photosynthesis. When this apparatus is kept in the sunlight for carrying out photosynthesis, we can observe air bubbles moving up through the test tube. These air bubbles occupy at the tip of the test tube. As a result, water level in the test tube comes down. Wait till half of the test tube gets filled with air. Then let us test what is that gas occupied at the tip of the test tube. Carefully remove the test tube from the beaker without releasing gas. Take a burning matchstick, place it at the mouth of the test tube and release the gas slowly by moving the thumb. This burning matchstick burns more brightly. So the confirmation is only oxygen has this property that makes burning matchstick to burn more brightly. So now let us conclude this activity that released gas during photosynthesis is oxygen. When this apparatus is kept in sunlight, hydrilla plant twigs perform photosynthesis and release oxygen. So the conclusion is the released gas during photosynthesis is oxygen. Thank you. Let us discuss about the necessity of chloroplast for carrying out photosynthesis. This is the aim of the experiment. To do this experiment, we have to take the requirements: croton plant or money plant. The reason behind taking croton plant or money plant is the leaves of croton plant or money plant have uneven distribution of chloroplast. It means here and there are yellow patches. These yellow patches indicate absence of chloroplast. The remaining part of the leaf is green in color because of the presence of chloroplast. Alcohol, iodine solution. Let us follow the procedure to perform this activity. First one, plant selection. Select a potted healthy croton plant or money plant for the experiment. Keep the selected plant in dark room for 3 days for the complete realization of starch present in the leaves. After 3 days, take out the selected plant from the dark room and keep it in sunlight for 6 hours for carrying out photosynthesis. After 6 hours, select a healthy leaf for the starch test. Starch test. To perform starch test, dip the selected leaf in boiling alcohol carefully so it loses its green color and it becomes pale. Place the pale leaf on a table carefully. With an ink pillar, spray iodine solution over the leaf. Now let us understand the observation. What happens? These yellow patches have not turned into blue color because of the absence of chloroplast. The green part of the leaf has turned into blue color, indicates presence of starch. It means chloroplast is essential for carrying out photosynthesis.